Good
Hello.
evening.
Hello.
What's up, y'all?
It is the thrilling conclusion of Mojo Mania, Scenario 3.
Very exciting.
I wish you could like selectively have some effects, like you could say like Mojo Mania.
Mojo. Oh yeah, so we'd need what, like a
I zoom out a little bit.
we'd need like
There we go. You got more room now.
one of those, what was it, XLRs or something? What is it? Is it there's something?
I mean, I
RP
can add effects to voices on this thing.
Oh,
That is the thing I can do. However, it's down there, so
Yeah, because
It's under the table.
all the RP players have like effects for their internal monologues and stuff like that. So
I don't have like voice changer, but I have like it's like reverb or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, like there's different levels of stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, we have the power. However,
okay, but
it's
that's
down
not
under the table, so
capability,
it's
yeah.
not.
All right.
The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Yeah. All right. Scenario 3. Mojo. The story so far. You realize this was all for nothing, the
Oh.
defeated Spiral says with resignation.
Damn.
If I help you escape, Mojo will just force me to bring you back. When you suggest that you will handle Mojo, Spiral looks skeptical. If you can take down the spineless one, I'll send you home, she agrees. You better be fast, though. He feeds off attention, and you're bringing him huge ratings. If you can't defeat him quickly, he'll be unstoppable.
Too much clout.
Wait, so he literally, like, his follower count is his power level?
And Mojo's kind of a prescient character. He's like probably more relevant now than he was like
Yeah.
15
Yeah,
years
no
ago.
kidding.
Yeah.
And he was created in the 80s, I believe.
That's awesome.
Actually, Arcade was like maybe even like late 70s. Anyway, once Spiral's sure you understand, she teleports you once again. You find yourself in yet another Mojo Vision program, this time face to face with the exploitive executive of Excess himself, Mojo.
Whoa.
So you think you can cancel me?
Cancel.
Mojo sneers. I'm in charge around here. You'll do what I say or you'll be fired. Into the sun! Come to think of it, that would make for a great finale!
It would. You're right. You're
So-
right, Mojo.
Yeah. Let's fire Mojo into the sun.
Okay, now, so for setting up for the scenario, we have to set aside some encounter decks. So these are right here. We've got 3 encounter decks here. You set aside a number of encounter decks plus of the number of players plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 3 right there. The 4th encounter deck was chosen at random before the stream began. It is Crime.
Oh.
It's in play. This starts here when we flip to the Mojo Mania side. So that's Crime. So each other encounter card gains insight 1, so just every card puts an extra threat on the main scheme.
That's crazy.
But each friendly character gains plus 1 thwart. So
Oh, okay.
all of our characters have plus 1 thwart.
Okay.
And then it's got the setting rules that we've seen on other cards. So here is the one side of Mojo Mania, the A side where it kind of tells you to go. We have the Wheel of Genres.
Yay!
This is the spinning side right here. This is what starts in play face up. And essentially, when the deck runs out of cards, we have to go grab a new genre and shuffle it into the deck. This is the stop side here. So when we go to deal out and counter cards, we randomly choose one set aside encounter deck. We shuffle just those cards. We put the setting into play, getting rid of the old setting. And then we shuffle the encounter cards from that, put it on top of the deck, then deal 2 of those to a person.
Oh my god.
Which seems particularly brutal. Seems like it could pile up pretty quick. And then it flips back. And this side basically says if we're ever out of encounter cards, then we lose the game. So we do have a pretty limited time window here.
Wow.
And to compound things, Mojo has an ability that is a forced response for heroes. So after a hero's turn ends, they discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Place 1 threat on your hero for each card discarded this way that does not belong to the Mojo encounter set. And Mojo Mania says when a character flips or leaves play, move all threat from that character to the scheme. So if we're in hero form and we change forms, we have to take the threat on our hero and put it onto the main scheme.
Oh.
Or
I was
if,
wondering how, like, if it wasn't on our allies, how it ever made it onto game. But
So now Mojo Mania. We'll put this up right here. That's got the thing right there. This is what adds the encounter deck into play. The first encounter. And this one is actually kind of crazy. This is 25 per player to lose the game. It starts with 30, 10 per player.
What the heck?
In play already.
Okay.
So it has 30 threat on it, which is quite a bit, which I think is the most I've ever seen. I don't think anything comes close to this. Most of them have like 1 or 2 per player. But yeah, we got some stuff stacked up right there at the beginning. Going down the list of setup instructions, we have to choose modular sets that we haven't used before. But if you go through all the sets that are remaining, we had sci-fi and crime left. What's up, Sky Jedi?
Hey.
We had those 2 left. We get to go back and we get to just choose some other encounter cards to add. So we have not seen horror since the first time we played, so we went and selected that. And then we also chose our favorite one, the sitcom. Because we wanted to use the Seinfeld sound effects over and over again. So
yeah, which is great.
If the long shot ally was in play at the end of the last scenario, one player may reveal him. Justin has elected to reveal him. So we actually should just do our pre
mulligan.
Yeah, our
draw hands.
Because
just 6 cards like normal, right? Not anything.
Yeah, nothing crazy. No extra hand size for the one card that gave us an extra hand size. So now Mojo's got 48 health, so I think we just try to like burn him out because I think Wolverine gets in there. Something else that also happens is each player may take 1 copy of each card they recorded in the campaign log and put it into play under the control, and then add threat to the main scheme equals the number, the total cost of cards. I didn't actually have any cards last time; they all exploded. But we're adding another 4 threat from the cards that Justin and Logan saved from last time.
So that completes. I assume we're done. We're done. We lose.
Yeah, we lose.
Okay.
Yeah,
we get 75 on it.
Yeah. And you know what? This is 34, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and
just
move
use
to,
that because
I'm just gonna go ahead and move to D100 territory since we're talking about numbers that go from 0 to 75.
Yeah,
I think a D100 is relatively safe.
Yeah.
So I don't know if people can read that, but it is at 34.
it's probably readable.
It might be readable. I mean,
It's
I can't
full screen,
read
obviously
it
we can't
We
read
have a screen like 5 feet that away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not exactly ideal. But let us know if that's impossible to read. Of course, I'm sure we'll just update.
If it's impossible to read, too damn bad because we don't have a more visible dice.
Yowza.
At least we're not here. Too bad.
All right, I'm gonna mulligan that. Just one. I think I'm mulligan just one. Okay, so I am going to. Do I just start with the +1 attack in play? You know what I'll do? I'm going to start with.
I think maybe you do. I think you probably
Okay.
do. Let's just dump.
Okay.
I think
I'll
I'm on the dump plan right now.
All right.
Yeah, sounds great.
I'll start with +1 attack in play. So, you did get your encounter card for. So
long shot is revealed.
yes.
All right. So when revealed, put long shot into play under your control. This card gains surge. So I'll get a counter card from that surge. And then I'm going to use danger rooms after an X-Men enters play. Exhaust it, search my deck for an attachment, and slap it on him. So I'm going to go ahead. Decker discard pile. I'm going to go ahead and get a mission training for long shot. So he's got +2 HP and +1 thwart.
Heck yeah.
And we're ready? We're good to go?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will now use Scott Summers to go get that card, the dump card, for maximum dumpage. Exploit weakness. I think I'm just going to I'm just going to do a lot of dumping. Because I have an obscene amount of dumping right now that I can do. I'm going to keep saying dumping.
Dumping.
Until... Please clap. That's so funny.
It's the
Dumping, am I right?
What's the deal with dumping?
All right, I am gonna put exploit weakness on Mojo.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I am gonna flip.
This dog is so hype and trying to dig holes in the carpet.
Gonna flip to Cyclops.
I think I might have said that directly into the mic. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all normalized. I will play Field Commander, so I'm the leader of the X-Men forever.
Okay.
I'm gonna Damn, I can't quite do what I want to do.
Oh. So the exploit weakness is the +1 damage, is that right? For every time that it gets hit?
It is +1 damage, yep, for each attack. Increase the amount of damage an attached enemy takes from each attack by 1. So it is from
Which
attacks.
is meaningfully different from each character gets +1 attack.
Yeah.
Right? The +1 attack is only for like your anything that refers to the attack on your character.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so I'm just gonna use Cyclops' ability. So I'll spend a resource to zap him for 3, but I'm gonna hit him with a full blast. So it's gonna be 8. So 8 additional damage. So 11 plus 1 is 12.
Dang.
Zap for 12.
All right.
Okay, so 36 long shots. Is also 4 thwart right now because of the thing that's out, right?
Yeah.
So it might just be worth thwarting for 4.
Yeah.
So I'll thwart the main for 4.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. I am going to flip into storm mode. I am going to play Storm's Crown. I drew it anyway. And then I am going to use the crown to produce a resource on my weather support and strength to concussive blow Mojo. Confuse an enemy if you pay for this card using a fist resource, which it did. Deal 3 damage to the enemy. So I'll do 4 damage to Mojo and confuse.
Nice.
Oh, you're supposed to do Mojo's a thing now.
Discard 3.
Discard the top 3.
Okay.
After everybody's
Mojo,
turn.
crime, Mojo.
So discard 3.
So I get 1.
Place 1 threat on your hero for each card discarded this way that does not belong to the Mojo encounter set. 1 threat.
That's at the end of everybody's turn?
Yeah.
Dang.
Okay, so I can attack Mojo for 4, or I can thwart for 3. I'll attack Mojo for 4.
That's our strength, I think.
Yeah.
And then make sure to call on me during my turn, because I want to play the Blizzard, give each character -1 attack.
Yep. Sounds good.
So I could also move into the Hurricane to give each character retaliate 1, which I think actually adds up for a lot of damage.
Probably.
Does that stay through the enemy phase?
Yeah.
So but it's only by
That's
attack.
attacks, yeah.
So it wouldn't count this.
Right.
This also would let me remove 2 threat from the main scheme. So I can also move into that. I
Okay.
think it just depends on what we want to do. I
Yeah.
guess.
All right, so end of your turn.
The thing is, the retaliate will be in play for my next turn. So you have to call on me to use my action.
Okay.
and
I am going to be
finish.
going first, so.
Okay.
You get 2.
I get 2 threat?
Yep.
Okay.
All right,
Darn.
so I'm changing into Wolverine, the X-Man.
Okay.
I'm going to drop kick. And I did the thing, man.
You did it?
I did it.
All fisties?
This is a wild.
Yeah,
right?
counts.
Yeah.
And that's +1 damage. So it does 4, 5, 6, and stuns Mojo and a draw card.
Yeah.
6 damn?
Kick him in the face.
Okay.
Well, dang. I was going to use the claws, but I feel like I just lunging strike, right? Just with that.
Yeah, you don't have to use the claws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, 8 damage. Or 9, because the other thing.
9 dam?
Yep. Anything got Wolverine to attack with?
And then 4 damage. Well, no, just 3, right?
No, it's 2
it is
plus
3.
1 plus 1
So
plus 1.
5.
Good lord.
7. I'm sorry, 8.
Dumping on Mojo.
I was
That's what we do.
Dump.
We
Dump, dump,
We did
dump,
40 damage.
dump,
And we get your
dump.
cards as well.
You're going to call on me to do a special
I
action.
would love for Storm to do a special action.
Alright, so I'm going to rotate into a hurricane. And then resolve the special ability. So I'll remove 2 threat from the main scheme down to 28.
Very good.
Alright.
All right, end of Logan's turn. You're going to get 3.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Hang out as Logan, I guess.
You mean Wolverine?
I mean Wolverine, yeah. Logan being Wolverine. All right.
Ready up.
Ready up. Draw.
2, 3. Okay, so this goes up to 31. Alright. Mojo tries to attack
Me.
Justin and is stunned.
Tries to attack Storm.
Mojo tries to attack me, and that's fine. I'll take that hit. 1,
2, 3.
2, 3. It's
So you're
fine.
-1 attacker. Oh, you didn't put the -1 attack.
Yeah, but I do retaliate 1.
Okay. You take 3.
Storm combos quite well with Drax. I want to bet Storm combos well with everybody.
She's pretty good. Yeah, it's really good.
Storm
Being able
is
to just choose the weather condition of
Storm
your
is good.
Attacking Logan.
Okay.
But yeah,
I mean Wolverine.
making enemies
Logan, you're
like
being attacked.
making enemies
Yeah.
-1 attack,
Wolverine
or
is going to take the damage.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wolverine's blocking for me.
Place 1 threat on each character you control.
This kind of confusion is why I don't like people with my name.
And you take 1 damage.
Okay.
No big deal. Drax so much better with attack bonus. Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
just constantly readying and smashing.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. Need the Drax Storm Cyclops team.
All right. So we're now into phase 3. But during phase, the encounter deck is not reset, so we don't have to worry about that right now. So everybody's going to get encounter cards. Okay. Justin is up
The
first.
villain schemes
He's
confused.
confused instead.
Hey.
Stinger Tail attached to Mojo. Mojo gains Retaliate 2. Force Interrupt. When any amount of damage will be dealt to Mojo, place it here instead. Then if there's at least 5 damage here, discard Stinger Tail.
Oh, God.
So we
Oh, yeah.
need to pop the tail, basically.
All right. So insight. So this is going up
Oh, also,
Is it actually on 39?
33.
it took 1. Mojo took 1 from Retaliate on Logan.
Yeah.
So Stinger Tail is like 5 bonus HP.
Gross.
Yeah.
Then it's got Retaliate 2. So we just basically need to do 5 at once, I guess, right?
All right. So insight 1, and then the villain schemes. So it goes up, he goes up by 2. Boost.
Reveal this card. When revealed, move all threat from the character with the most threat on it to the main scheme.
It's Wolverine.
Oh, God.
If no threat was moved this way, place 1 threat on each character you control. And then
Okay.
it gets 2 for scheme. So 2
Yeah.
for scheming.
Yeah.
So 40.
All right. Your encounter. Insight 1.
Dragnet. The TV show. It is the Dragnet
Actually-
TV show.
Actually true.
it's just Dragnet the TV show.
All right. The villain cannot take damage.
All right.
Hinder 1 per player, so this comes with 8. Hero action, spend X fight resources, remove X threat from this scheme. So you can spend fight resources to remove threat from the scheme. All right, and this now explodes, right? End of the villain phase.
Yep.
All right. I am the first player,
But I'm
and
the leader of the X-Men. Would you like me to call on you? I'm calling on you.
Okay.
I call upon you, Storm. Summon the clear summon the what do you summon?
So we can't actually damage Mojo right now, right?
Right. I can get rid of this.
Okay.
Long shot.
Hmm.
Like in very easily. Just
So
so
then
easy.
You can do that first, then.
Yeah, then
Okay.
call.
I'll thwart for 4. Oh, you don't have the plus. Oh, you do have the plus thwart out. So yeah, plus 1, right? So 4.
This is no. This
That's
is
not out.
No, this is just for me.
That's just for you.
No,
I
this
thought
is
you.
my crown.
Wait, why was I thinking 4?
You get +1 from this.
Oh, and plus, yeah, okay, he has 4. Yeah.
The
And
plus
then
one comes from the mission.
the mission training, yep. Then I'll ready and heal, and then I'll thwart 4.
Okay, so this is now
Alright.
gone. Excellent work, long shot.
Yeah,
Yeah, great job, long shot.
no kidding.
Okay, so now you can call on me.
I call upon you, Storm. We need
Precisely 5
a
damage.
thunderstorm. Storm, call through a thunderstorm.
Dude,
All right, special.
What
Deal
if
2
you get a
damage to an
thunderstorm?
enemy, so I'll blast Mojo for 2.
Wow.
So it's
You'll
not
blast
an attack,
his
right? So
tail
it puts
for
on
two.
it
That's
dumps,
correct.
It dumps 2 damage on the tail.
Okay, 2 damage onto the 2. You can also call on me if you want me to take out the tail, so that way you don't get retaliated.
Sure, take out the tail. I call upon you, Storm.
I'm going to summon a blast of wind.
Okay.
Using.
Realize storm comes from. Oh wait, inside for each card.
We did.
Yeah,
You're way behind.
You're way behind.
I heard that conversation. I thought that there was new chat that came.
All
in.
right,
There were
hero
not.
action. Choose a player, deal 3 damage to the villain, and each minion engaged with that player resolve the special ability for weather support. So I'll deal 3 damage. This is not an attack.
Okay.
So deal 3 damage,
Pops the tail.
and then I will resolve the special ability of my weather support to deal 2.
Mojo's a 4. I am going to game time again and ready long shot. Once again.
He's still.
And this is +1 attack. So I could, long shot could smash him for 4.
Oh, and just finish him off.
Yeah, it's only 3. You don't have the thing that gives
2, 3. Oh, yeah, you're right. Let's see. Okay. I think I'll just thwart for 4, I think is
Okay.
Just getting
I think
my
it's
thwart
fine
on is
because
fine.
this is piling up.
Yeah. I can. Is it each character gets thwart +1 thwart? So I could do 2 with Cyclops as well.
For 3?
For 3.
Okay.
I'll leave the beaten up to y'all.
All right.
I'll flip to Scott Summers. This goes here.
So it's 35.
I'm going to use my ability. Jeez, I had 7 allies on the bottom of the deck. I was like, where are my allies at? I guess I'm going to draw a bunch here soon. I am going to play Marvel Girl. Gonna use the Danger Room to go get a mission training. Slap it on old Marvel Girl. When she attacks a minion, she removes X threat from the main scheme or X is the minion's printed scheme, but they know minions. So she is probably just going to thwart for 4. Seems good.
Sounds good.
Keep this thing somewhat managed.
Yeah, he didn't, like... We were all in hero form last time,
Yeah.
and there was like 10 or something threat that got put on it, so...
Oh, geez.
It was like 12 threat. So...
And I'm
Now, granted, it was like... He was confused also.
right.
And he had 2 cards that let him scheme, but still.
Yeah.
I get 3.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
And I will be flipping all the time, so that's fine. I'm thwarting a lot. It's my job.
Yeah.
This wheel about to stop spinning too.
Hmm.
All right, Storm.
Alright, so I can thwart for 3, or I can do 3 damage to put Mojo at 1. I don't know which you think is better.
Putting Mojo at 1 is pretty chill. I can precision strike to heal up the Ben because I'll defeat him, right?
I don't know if that works.
I don't think so.
I don't think that works.
Well,
I mean,
either way, I've still got a card that does.
Also, you've only taken 1 damage.
Did you heal your 2?
And you've taken no damage then.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, I could still do 2 damage.
Okay. It's the. What do you think is more important? The 3 damage from me.
Pushing him does count as defeating. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll do 3 to
Okay.
Mojo to put him to 1. And then I am done.
Okay.
He will have +1 attack during.
All right.
But the Mojo will.
Because
Oh, 'cause you
I cannot swap.
do this
Okay.
special thing. Okay. That feels like then that I should. Like I could just pay for precision strike with the claws and end up not actually paying for it.
Yeah,
at
that sounds
all.
Yeah,
great.
it's good.
Yeah,
It's good.
So on to the next thing.
that's
Alright,
that's
deal
2 damage,
2.
but
If you beat him, you get to heal 2. So yeah, he's
So I just paid for it in the
all right.
back.
So Mojo is pushed to the next phase. When revealed, place 2 threat on each friendly character.
All right.
Okay.
So
Oh gosh. Your allies.
Yeah, flip 3 cards for Nathan.
Oh no.
That's 3 Mojo cards. so
none.
So none.
None.
All right.
I'm the best at this. I'm doing the best.
Oh, so when allies die, they also.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Forced response. After your turn ends, discard the top 4 cards of the encounter deck.
No.
Place 1 threat for each card that does not belong to the Mojo set. It is 18 per player, so 36, 54.
That's a lot.
54 hit points. So we did like
Yeah, but
40
we did
something.
We did a good bit.
Mhm.
We did like 40 on turn 1.
We could have dump turn part 2 next turn.
Dump.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm still going.
He's still dumping.
Oh, he's
Slicing
still
and dicing. So 2
Yeah.
attacks do 3 damage each. I don't think we have any bonuses.
No, no
on it,
bonuses. So.
Yeah.
Just 6
That
damage.
was sick.
And then 3 more from Wolverine. Unless is there a weather condition with +1
No.
attack?
Yes,
Yeah, there
just
is.
So
So
4.
4.
4.
Dump.
That's it. I can't do anything with this.
All right, so that
4
flips.
cards for Logan. All 4 of these cards.
All right.
I got scared.
Yeah, Shaz the Pass is triggering. All right, you get 3.
So that shuffles. The wheel stops spinning,
Okay.
and we'll get to that in a second. So we do have to shuffle all that up.
Can I get 3 threat?
No.
Or a 5 spot?
Yeah. It's a lot of threat.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
Like I removed like a lot last turn. It didn't matter.
Oh, good lord.
I mean, it matters. It matters. It all matters. It's fine.
Oh, my lord.
All right, here you go.
All right, ready, up,
So there.
draw 3. Okay. Draw 3. This goes up by 4 now, so it's at 35. Okay, Mojo is activating against all of us. Mojo is activating against me. And guess what? Ha, psh, I'll flash freeze him.
Yeah.
Whoa.
When the villain attacks you, the villain each minion engaged with you gets a -3 attack while attacking in this phase. Blizzard is not in play, but yeah,
So
he's
it's
got
plus. It's 2 attack.
-3 attack. So
Attach this card to Mojo. Stinger Tail.
come on, I just got
We're
rid
back.
of that.
The Stinger
Just
Tail.
got rid of that. I
All
mean,
right,
like
attacking Wolverine
I'm being for serious.
for 2. Oh no, he's got +1 attack now. So 3. Attacking. No, scheming on Scott. So 3. Place 1 threat on each character you control, and then
And then 3.
goes up 3. Yep. No, not 3 on each.
Not 3 on each.
1 on each.
1 on each.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
I
come
got
on,
you.
come on,
Okay.
come on.
Okay.
Sorry, you were. This is why Storm is winning.
All right.
All right, so that went up
cards.
by 3, so
Yeah.
38.
Okay. So this is where we do the wheel.
Yeah. So the wheel. Oh god. Dump. All right.
This is what the crowd's chanting.
Choose one set aside. Set. Randomly choose. So
Randomly choose. 1,
the
2, 3,
top
4,
one-
5, 6.
Yeah.
Middle.
Okay. So.
Okay.
Mojo in the middle. Reveal
shuffles.
its show environment. Nope. Which says when revealed, discard each other's setting environment. So dot land for Mojo is gone. Each obligation gains 1 acceleration icon. After a player discards an obligation, that player draws 1. So,
Okay.
Oh god, he's gonna load me up with all kinds of obligations.
Yeah.
Shuffle the rest of that Mojo set and place it on top of the encounter deck. Deal the first player 2 face-down encounter cards and flip this card. So the Wheel of Genres is back to spinning.
We're deep
All
in
right.
the sitcom, huh?
Yeah, I
And
got
then-
multiple.
and then-
give me the sitcom noise.
And then we get
yeah, they get
cards.
that.
Oh no!
so just like literally every obligation. They're all like, oh god.
Yeah. Okay. Family matters. Treat the printed text box of each support you control as if it were blank. So these are all blank.
Mhm.
Oh no!
Alter ego action. Exhaust your identity. In each support you control, discard this obligation.
Okay.
Watch me play. Insight 3. So this goes up by 1. Peril. Forced interrupt. When you look up a rule, you are confused.
Okay, we discussed this before. If Murtani clarifies any rules, it procs this.
exhaust your identity and discard a confused status card from it. Discard this obligation.
You have to get confused to discard it?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And growing pains. Increase the cost to play each of your upgrades by 2. Alter ego action. Discard an upgrade you control or discard an upgrade from your hand. If you have more upgrades in your discard pile than in play, discard this obligation. So I have a upgrade in play, huh?
The one with the breakup. Oh no! Oh, they broke up.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, we were so happy together, Nathan. In when we last left the X-Men on a different mission. Each encounter card gains peril. Alter ego action. Discard 3 cards from your hand and choose a player. The chosen player draws 1 card, and you discard this obligation. Because I guess they lost.
Hey, I took back my hoodie.
I need my records back.
The odd couple. Reduce your ally limit by 2. Alter ego action. Exhaust 2 characters you control. Shuffle an ally from your discard pile into your deck and discard this obligation. Okay.
Okay.
Where does this actually go? Is this me?
It's in play
in
your area.
All right.
Yep. All right, that's it.
But this plus card thing still
That's universal.
Yeah.
Also, every obligation is
This is an acceleration.
Acceleration. So it's 5 acceleration right now, which is crazy. We gotta win the game.
Yeah,
but we gotta do the damage.
This dude's ass.
Yeah, we gotta do the damn. It's time to do the damn.
Okay, we gotta do the damn thing.
Yeah, it's my turn. Was I the leader of the X-Men?
Okay,
I see that you almost forgot that I was the leader of the X-Men.
I'm so sorry.
I have a limit of 3, but long shot doesn't account against the limit, so yeah, I'm fine right now. Okay, I'm gonna go get. I gotta get the card.
All characters are +1 attack.
I'm getting the card. I'm getting exploit weaknesses because I think we gotta do that amount of damn this turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
44.
Nobody has +1 attack.
Can I call on you to? No, you're not an alternate.
All of my supports are blank.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Do we do the dam then this turn?
I think we got it.
We still try to do the dam this turn, right?
Yeah.
I have to exhaust my alter ego twice to get rid of all of these.
Okay, to get rid of all your sitcom episodes?
Yeah.
Well, all we have to do is not look up any rules, and that one just doesn't count. So don't even worry about that one. All we have to do is play perfectly.
Now, I do get to draw cards, so that is something.
Okay. I mean, like, I can't play an ally because I don't have room. So that sucks.
You can play one and just discard down, right?
Yeah, but like I don't need to play one.
You have to flip back to alter ego. Oh wait, no, you can just like exhaust your character and then
to get rid of this, I have to exhaust 2 characters I control, and then shuffle an ally or for my discard pile into my deck and discard it. So yes, I could.
That's what, I don't think that's that bad.
I guess it's not.
You can exhaust with your allies, or you can exhaust Scott and an ally.
Exhausting Scott and long shot is probably fine. All right, that's probably worth just to get that out of there, right?
You get to draw a card too. After a player discards an obligation, that player draws 1 card.
Okay. Okay, cool.
So I think that's fine.
So I
exhaust 2 characters to draw a card.
Shuffle an ally in. Yeah, that is fine, probably.
Oh, this is an action. Okay, I'll just make you draw a card, so you can take advantage of it.
Okay. Now, like, my weather is blank. I'm gonna have to blow up my crown to get rid of this thing. But I can still take actions, is the thing. So I'm not doing the dam this time. I have not drawn lightning bolts. You may remember lightning bolt.
Maybe we're not doing dam this turn.
Might not be doing.
Maybe I don't.
I don't have any lightning bolts.
Maybe I don't get this.
And my lightning bolts wouldn't get the extra thing.
What would you get instead?
Probably just a random trash one I can use as a resource.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it sounds like most of what we're doing this turn is dealing with all these funny hijinks that came up.
Yeah. We have to deal with all these disparate storylines that we're padding out the trade paperback.
How
I'm gonna play.
are we talking to Kitty and Colossus about their breakup from here in the Mojoverse?
It's Professor X is probably doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
It's within Professor X.
Professor X is here.
Sure.
Yeah, Professor X is here.
He is
right
here, and I believe
Are you danger rooming him?
It's just like
Yes, I'm danger rooming him.
he's not usually one to be very forthcoming with the fact that he's doing all that stuff.
Yeah, no.
All right, then I'm gonna flip. I do dump 6 onto the main scheme, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm gonna thwart for 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna thwart for 3.
Okay.
Gonna tactical brilliance to thwart for 3. And I get to bring a tactic back. We get game time. Heal for the turn.
Thanks.
I will game time to ready Professor X. And I'll thwart for 4. I am done.
Yeah, I guess that 4 that you added did not matter.
All right, now it's your turn.
Okay, yeah. All right.
I think the thing that drives me crazy is that Justin demands to go first, and then takes like a 15-minute turn.
Look, I got a lot of stuff to do. As a leader of the X-Men, I have to direct. I have to direct the whole turn. Okay.
Here he goes. Every time.
I got Professor X breathing. He's breathing down my neck.
Entering my brain without my permission.
I get 3. I got it.
I'm gonna exhaust the claws to play clobber. To do 3. No pluses, right?
Nobody does retaliate from the stinger tail.
So he takes 3 onto the tail.
Yeah.
And then you took 2 from that, right? And then 2 from
the retaliate.
So you take
the
4.
retaliate is 2?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh dang, man.
Oh dang. All right, I'm gonna do regenerative healing to gain back 4 health. That doesn't even matter. It doesn't. I can't do anything else. I guess I could clobber.
Yeah, it gets rid of the tail.
Getting rid of the tail's pretty good.
But I wouldn't be able to get rid of the break.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, if you
clobber again, you get rid of the tail, and then you can flip back over and get rid of, and then go through a painful breakup.
Yeah, I mean that sounds fun. I guess I'll just clobber again to get rid of the tail, and have another.
Take another 2.
Yeah, and then I won't be hitting with Wolverine, so that I can do regenerative healing, and then flip over and add 5 to that, and heal my own damn self for 6.
You have to go through the breakup. Discard 3 cards. I'm just kidding.
I told you. Do you remember when I told you I could do one or the other, and you were like, "Do the tail thing"? Do you remember that time?
I can understand.
Look,
this is not.
I don't think I need to tell you that the breakup is coming, Nathan.
All right, Storm's turn. I'm going to impede. Remove 3 threat from the main scheme, which is this is basically clobber, but for brains.
Oh.
And then I will impede again to remove another 3. And then
Logan's 4 cards. Yeah.
I'm gonna flip over.
I feel like Nathan might be confused.
You get 2. That's not rules. That's just a reminder text.
I mean, the as we stated.
This is reminder text.
All right, and then I'm going to discard and upgrade I control. I have 2 upgrades in my discard pile, so I get to discard this, and I will draw a card. And then
See, Murtani said reminders don't count. That's the ruling, okay?
I'll definitely keep Murtani's thing.
It's an official ruling.
That's official.
I have to exhaust my identity in each support I control to discard this. I'm going to draw a card. Okay. That's that.
Reminders. You say reminder, I say reminder.
You get 4 cards.
I am going to discard this.
Gain 2 tokens, Nathan. 2 tokens.
I'm getting there.
2 tokens.
All right.
Those tokens. Okay. Accelerating. We only have 2 obligations left in play.
Yeah, so goes up 6, so 42. All right. Tries to scheme on Logan.
How much damage did the clobber do? Does it do 3?
Yeah.
So he should take 1 more damage, right?
No, I don't think so. Right? Because
unless the damage on there, and then
unless the reaction takes place like between the
when any amount of damage would be dealt to Mojo, placed here instead. Then if they're
so it just,
that sucks. Jeez, that thing's brutal.
Yeah, it showed back up twice. Now,
yeah.
So. Okay. So goes to attack you.
Okay. Professor X is going to be taking this hit.
All right. 1,
3, 1, 2, 3. He's alive. Tanking it.
Dumps him out of the wheelchair.
Just to flex it.
Just dumps him out of the wheelchair. Professor X like, that's very rude. Pretty aimless, Mojo.
Hey, you can't do this.
All right. Mojo schemes on me. So schemes for 3, 4, 5. So up to 47.
Okay.
Okay, and then cards.
Schemes on Logan. Oh, we already got it. Did you get that?
He was confused.
We didn't scheme on Logan, did we?
He was confused.
Oh, he's confused. Okay. So Logan, we got 2 cards.
Yeah.
Okay. Curtain call. Treachery. Move all threat from the character with the most threat to...
That would be Cyclops.
I guess it's attack.
Yeah.
Each encounter card gains peril, by the way. So
that
means Logan has to resolve the card all on its own without any help from us.
Where does every encounter card gets peril?
Each encounter card gains peril.
Oh
yeah, sorry, we can't say anything.
Yeah.
Can't say shit.
Oh, you can't... That's what peril means?
Let me go look up peril for you. I'm confused.
Oh, you're going to look up peril.
I already told you. That's what it means. He's exploiting the system right now. He doesn't.
Peril's not in this book. I have to go find another book.
Get confused again. Get double confused. Alright, anyway, it's fine. Do thing.
What am I doing?
You take 3 from one of those people and put it directly onto the main scheme. So, do I have to like increment the numbers
50.
too?
You have to do everything.
Anyway,
and if you get any part of this wrong, we lose the scenario.
Law and Order. There's another scheme.
Okay. We don't have the Law and Order bong bong.
No, I obviously don't have that.
Okay, 5. Comes with 8 on it. Each friendly character gets -2 attack. And you can spend lightning resources to remove threat from the scheme.
-3 attack.
I mean, I'll be Thor, not that F.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mojo actually had +1 attack, so I think Professor X actually died.
He's dead.
There. So,
Fine.
My mistake.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, my card.
Yeah.
I
swear to
Mr.
God,
Sinister.
I swear to God, Psych.
I can't believe that, dude.
It's every time. Every golden time.
Come on, man.
Genetic manipulation.
Look, if you need to call on somebody
to cut him up. To cut him up real bad.
Alright. Well, at least we shuffled more cards into this encounter deck.
Ain't tough.
I think we just kill
Dumping Mojo. Yeah.
He's not like he doesn't have guard or anything, right?
Nah.
So.
Literally, no. Just say the word. And he's not going to exist anymore.
I think we just try to.
I do have to get rid of Law and Order.
Yeah, each friendly character gets -2 attack.
I do got to get rid of that.
What are you talking about? Just do the damage straight to Mojo because who cares about
yeah.
Sinister? That's fair.
Mr. Sinister has there's a upcoming crossover in X-Men comics where Mr. Sinister is the bad guy. All right, I have supporting actor. Forced response after supporting actor activates against you. Place 2 threat here.
Okay.
So yeah, there you go.
You're
All
the leader of the X-Men.
It's time. I'm the ultimate leader right now. The true leader.
Whoa, you weren't the true leader before?
I'm the best leader
okay.
that there is, that there could ever be. All right. We're going to Tactical Brilliance to remove 3 threat from a scheme. I get to get a tactic back. That tactic will be Exploit Weakness.
Yeah.
I am...
Only the player that's getting the card can cancel. So, like, yeah, if you're trying to
okay.
use the Spider-Man card or Black Widow.
Thwart for 3 on Law and Order.
Okay, it's down to 2.
Actually, I'll thwart for 3 with Marvel Girl.
Okay, down to 2.
As long as I might be fighting. I will clear the area.
Okay, so you get the last.
I draw.
Alright, everybody's got attack.
Exploit Weakness on Mojo.
Alright.
I'll attack for 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah. Long shot. Attack for 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Dump.
We're dumping?
Dump.
I'm dumping? Alright, do I swap? Probably not. Well, yeah, I don't have any stuff on me, so I'll swap. Then mill. I get 3. Okay.
Alright, my turn.
Yep.
I am going to use this. Exhaust my hero. Remove a discard a confused from it. To discard this obligation. I'll draw a card. My god. Okay. I am gonna flip. Yeah.
You gotta shoot him with lightning or
I don't know, lightning. I am, however, going to use Storm's ability. Could draw a card. I feel like if I get lightning, he's just dead.
Nathan flipped. Add the threat.
Oh yeah, sorry. 52. I feel like if I get lightning, he's just dead. So I'm gonna use my ability to put Clear Skies into play to draw a card.
It didn't look like lightning.
Didn't slam it.
I'm going to play one way or another. Search the encounter deck for a side scheme. Reveal that side scheme. Draw 3 cards.
Oh.
There's not a side scheme in these 4 cards.
Okay, so I think that's cards just wasted then, right? I'm assuming.
Does it say if you do?
Reveal that side scheme. Arrow. Draw 3
Yeah,
cards.
then that's a cost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
All right, well, there's no side scheme there. I am going to Weather Goddess to go back to Thunderstorm to do 2 damage, +1 with Exploit Weakness.
It's not an attack, is it?
It is not, no.
So it's only 2.
Oh, from an attack. Yeah, you're right. Special. Okay. And then I am going to... Let's see. This. That. Nope. Wait. This. that. Okay. I'm going to 4 justice to remove 4 threat that I've paid using a brain off this. I am going to clear the area to remove the last 2 and draw a card.
Searches their encounter deck and discard pile for gene therapy.
Okay. I think
There,
there.
2 of them were in there.
yeah.
I don't know how many there are total.
This goes on the lowest printed, so he's 1. We'll just put it on this guy. Overkill and piercing. Alright, I did finally draw the lightning bolt, but I will turn the tide. After your hero thwarts removes the threat from all threat from a scheme, deal 3 damage to the enemy. So I'll do 4 damage to the Mojo. That's my turn.
Well,
Okay. So
I finally got the lightning bolt, but it's right here.
So do I do anything besides just dump?
I mean, dump as much as you want to dump.
All right.
There's an argument to kill some allies or some villains, but
Well,
you have 31 damage in your hand.
No.
yeah, that's the question.
I
You
don't have
don't.
31.
Then you kill these idiots.
Yeah,
Okay. So I will. They don't have retaliate or anything, do they?
No.
So I'll clobber supporting actor 1 time.
Cards from Nathan's turn.
3,
4.
4. Okay.
Nathan, you get 2 tokens and we get acceleration.
Okay.
And the wheel stops.
And the wheel has stopped. This scenario is you got to be moving in this scenario.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you did you clobbered him for 3?
For 4. Right?
For 4?
'Cause-
That's just 3.
Oh, yeah,
it's just 3.
So that means I could just kill him with my standard attack.
Well, this one's tough. I don't know if you need that.
Don't you worry about
Okay,
that.
all right.
Remember, I've told you.
Yeah.
I've told you about Mr. Sinister. Look,
I've told you how dead he is.
I'm pulling out the claws, and I will go ahead and kill him fully, and then deal
Okay.
3
Piercing and
damage to
overkill.
Mojo.
Yeah.
So that you take 3.
Does the overkill damage count as an attack with that? I think we were at this.
I'm not
I think
sure.
we had
I think
this conversation before.
We can look it up now because you won't get confused.
Okay, so Mr. Sinister's exploded. He's ripped in half.
I
Mojo
keep
takes
doing this
2.
to this guy. How many of these are there?
Okay, so it only takes 2, so it does not get the bonus.
No, it doesn't. Yeah. That's
All right. And then I'll clobber Mojo.
For 3?
4.
Okay.
I did spray the entire arena with blood. Just-
Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, that's it.
All right. Well, here's hoping we don't lose this thing.
Yeah.
I guess we're all.
We mitigated as much as we could.
Okay. So then, this goes up by 4. It's at 58. And then Mojo now activates against us, schemes against you. So 3,
4, 5.
5 goes to 63. Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. 12 away. 12 away. Attacks Storm. I don't have any way to draw cards, right? I'm at 7.
Attacking for 2.
Attacking for 2. I'll take it. I'll just take it.
3, 4.
Ow. Ow. Okay.
Attacking Logan.
Yep.
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm counting Thunderstorm. And then Ski. Oh, we already got that. So cards.
Yep. Extra card for you.
Still have a double
Villain
spray.
Schemes 3, 4, 5.
Ooh.
The advances.
Yeah.
Advances is the most brutal card, I swear to God. All in order.
Okay, so we're all -3, -2 attack.
Okay.
Okay, it's got an 8 on it. Mine. Family matter. Oh my god. My supports are blank.
Great.
Director's directions. When revealed, choose 1, spend 2 different resources, Mojo schemes, or take 1 damage for each threat on your identity. If you take less than 2 damage this way, this card gauge surge. I can spend 2.
The villain Schemes. He's at 68. You can't get 7 from a scheme. So there's that.
Okay. Do you want to just
But
do
you
that?
could also just let it surge.
Could just let it surge, but I'm worried about like. There's
Like
is there
yeah.
another advance?
We're in control of this.
Yeah, there's another advance.
But I guess it's scheme, right? So I think Glide against Surge is probably fine.
Spending 2 different resources is like directly minus damage.
We forgot to add Mount Reset, you're right.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
We just didn't run into it yet.
1, 2, 3. So
we need to reverse everything, basically.
Yeah. This all goes back.
Oh.
None of these are here.
Yeah.
So he schemed from the advance.
There was
This
long
is
order as well.
53.
Yeah. Because we're basically gonna get all of these. We're gonna get all of this instead.
Also, I didn't mill.
Oh, we didn't get the advancement for that.
I also didn't mill for Logan's turn.
You did.
For Logan's turn?
No, you didn't.
I didn't. I only did
Mill
for
for
yours.
his.
Okay, I'm gonna mill for Logan's turn.
Okay.
All right, we got it. We fixed it.
Logan get 2 things. I was wondering why you didn't have any tokens on you.
1, 2, 3 is
2
right
tokens.
here.
I'm just gonna shuffle and then we'll start over.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all good.
Sorry, we'll fix it. We'll fix it.
It's all good.
All right, 1, 2, 3 is sci-fi.
Gotten so confused.
All right, so we're getting horror instead. It is the Mojo files. We should definitely have
Yeah.
the X files.
I don't know.
It's pretty good. It was good. It was pretty good. I don't know if it would have come through, but
It's probably good. Okay.
all right. So these get shuffled and put on top. Okay.
You took
Then-
his stuff down, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is at the right amount. I did not include the +1 for that, but it has been corrected.
I think it was at 68.
Yes, but he got 5 from the scheme against you, which was undone.
But shouldn't it be 63?
But we did not get the +1 acceleration for this because of
Oh, it was
Mojo
gone.
in the middle.
Okay.
So it's all correct now.
So I get 2 cards,
Yes.
and then we get the rest of the cards.
Yeah, and then you get one more.
Oh,
of that.
Jesus. Okay. So take 1 damage for each threat of my identity. I'll take my 3.
Poof.
No problem. Surge uses 3 stake counters. When revealed, you may spend 1 resource of any type to attach this card to your identity. Otherwise, discard this card. Hero note. When your hero makes a basic attack, remove 1 stake counter from here. Your hero gets +1 attack. Oh, so it can.
So it's
I
like
got some
good?
stakes.
Yeah.
You get to spend a resource.
If I want, I don't think I can afford to spend any resources now. I could get +1 attack and piercing when I attack. I don't care enough, but I do surge.
Okay.
Flipped alter ego form. You cannot change forms.
Each minion gains quick strike.
That's plus probably so it's
And
Storm.
Oh, that's for storm.
Each ally takes -1 consequential damage when attacking a minion.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Flipped alter ego, so this goes over there. Oh my god. Okay.
The Kraken.
Okay, so this is quick
Oh,
strike.
God.
That is quick strike. That is quick strike.
Yeah.
But I'm in alter ego.
Okay, you're fine then.
Werewolf pack.
That's got quick strike.
When revealed, defeat an ally you control and place it face down under the werewolf pack. Marble roll.
Yeah, marble
So
roll.
that 3 goes there.
Oh, no.
69, nice.
Nice. We're only 6 away. Is it 6 away from losing?
Yep.
Yeah. La Vampire does not attack me. Attacks with piercing do double damage to vampire. I wish I had some stakes right about now.
I got piercing shit. What are you talking about? I got 6 sticks right here.
Cultist.
That will attack you. Quick strike.
All right.
For 1, what does he say?
After cultist activates against you, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Kraken and put it into play. Engage with. Wait.
It's in play already.
Yeah. So you don't search the. Yeah.
So the cultist attacks you for 1. You're 2 because of thunderstorm. So.
Ow.
Okay, that could have been worse.
Yeah.
I think this would be a great turn to kill Mojo.
Yeah, I think this is the only turn to kill Mojo.
Yeah.
All right. I think this is it. We got to make it happen here. All right, so I am going to use Scott's ability. Go find a thing. You can exploit weakness.
The good news is everybody is +1 attack this turn.
That's great news.
The bad news is I'm claustrophobic.
Exploited. And at least, okay, Law and Order's not in play. That's good. I can do play Beast. Beast can get a resource back. I can play Sunfire. I can go get a thing.
Oh, this moved.
Yeah, but I'm the leader of the X-Men. In case you were wondering.
No, it wasn't.
In case you were wondering. I'll flip. I put 3 on that guy.
Okay.
This is it, boys.
72.
This is it. Long shot. Attack. 4. 21. Beast. Attack for 4. Sunfire attack for 4. Surely we can do 13 damage.
I think we can, but don't go.
Cyclops. Attack for 3. 10 damage.
Yeah. No, I'm staring at that.
My turn.
Yep.
Exhausts and get rid of claustrophobia. I'll flip and lightning bolt. You wanna do something? You want me to call on you to do an action?
He wants to get the kill with the lightning bolt, so he's saying.
It would be
totally sick.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do that for Scott ever.
Okay.
I call upon.
I call upon you to make a heroic action.
Yeah.
Yes, just as I planned. I set it up perfectly.
Dropkick.
The lightning bolt.
Dead.
Woo!
There you go.
That was tight.
That was pretty tight.
Yeah.
This scenario, this one gets a little zany.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a little zany.
Like you said, you got to be moving.
I like that this was like a real relationship where people just ignored the problem for the whole time.
Yeah.
Maybe having a kid will fix this.
Yeah.
You know what? We really hate being around each other.
You're right. Like, no, it was only 8 plus
yes,
1.
I know I got to kill the lightning bolt, but I wanted to make sure that Logan felt like he got to do something. Because I could have just killed him with the lightning bolt. Yes.
Oh yeah, it was whatever.
Yeah, it's fine.
He was still covered in like.
You were good.
Is there a finale? Is there a finale paragraph or anything?
No.
All right.
The finale is
We're back.
Play testers. D. Shannon Berry.
Thanks, DJ and Barry.
Nathan Berry.
Thanks, Nathan Barry.
Good job.
Andrew Brown.
Andrew.
Good job, Andrew.
Wonderful.
Thomas Can.
Thomas.
Love it.
Good job.
Paul Carlson.
Okay.
Michael Carney. This is where Justin cuts the stream, and I'm just...
This is the credits rolling at the end of the sitcom.
Where the actors just standing around on their table.
Just talking. So yeah, that's Mojo Mania. Hope you all enjoyed.
That was a fun one.
Pretty fun.
It's nice. I would say this was like a tight 3 scenarios right there.
Yeah.
Not a lot of... I think those were probably complexity level. The Mojo one was the most complex of them.
Yeah.
This to me is right below, like, what was the last scenario we played? The X-Men box?
Yeah.
This is kind of like right below that box for me on a must-buy for this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That being said, we haven't played Sinister Motives yet.
So this scenario pack felt fair. So the Wrecking Crew was like okay. It was like more interesting in concept than it was to play.
There's not much replayability there, right? It's like you can play the scenario.
Yeah, and the Wrecking Crew itself is not like particularly challenging,
right? And they don't use any encounter sets, so there's no way to change it at all.
Yeah,
right.
And then Goblin is like some of the hardest. Like the second Goblin, the one where he's in Norman and he's bouncing between the two, I think is like pretty easy. But the second Goblin scenario is like a benchmark scenario of mine as far as like this scenario is really hard. He's cranking out damage the whole time. And then the Hood was like amped the difficulty on the game way up. So it was like if you're playing with a bunch of really experienced people,
it's like you choose your difficulty level, right?
You can crank it up to the point where if you're doing the same thing every time and like trivializing scenario, the Hood lets you crank it up. But this one, on the other hand, I felt like was just like a right balance of
we
flavor.
Did 3 away from dying.
Yeah,
it was like
it was pretty
really
good.
Close. And it was funny.
Right.
Yeah.
It's good. All the scenarios in this were really creative, I think.
Yeah, I liked it. It felt different in a lot of ways from the other stuff that we've played in a very good way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would rate this pack pretty highly. I mean, it's a fraction of the cost of like the main set, so this is I would say this is a pretty good buy.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah.
So next week We don't know what we're doing yet. On Monday, at least. We are going to be doing Keyforge Wednesday.
We're doing
doing cream of the crop, right?
Oh, yeah.
Crop.
So we're going to do we're just going to talk about everything. So, like, what?
Yeah, we should do a year in review.
So we're going to do a year in review stream.
Yeah. I think it'll be fun to do with Logan. It'll be podcast-esque.
We'll talk about all the games we played and like what we remember about them. There's probably going to be some recency bias in that one. But we're just basically going to say, here's all the
Starship Captains.
Here's all the games we played this year. Here's how we feel about them.
It'll be fun. It'll be a little bit of a difference than what we normally do.
Yeah.
So
I don't even know if we'll end up doing that at the table. We could always do it like over Discord or whatever. I don't know how you guys want to do it.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure something out. But it'll be like a special edition end of year stream next Monday, and then Wednesday we're going to do Keyforge. We're going to finish out the tournament for Wednesday Exchange, and then Sunday. We can't actually stream Sunday because it's just New Year's Day, so we're not.
Yeah, we may end up doing it.
So we could do more Keyforge or whatever on Sunday.
Yeah.
So there you go. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Appreciate everybody hanging around.
Have a great rest of the next day until we see you Wednesday. Goodbye.
Bye.